Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam for free. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we did the finale of the game, but didn't get the true ending, which, it consisted of me being stabbed by that guy, but then Acheron here and Ryo saving me and defeating him, putting him in a sword, me using my powers but I didn't have enough. But we closed off the world, which seemed to leave Earth unaffected but made Terra a lot better. Oh yeah, and rightly became king, and he was a better king than the immortal king, Hyena. Also not sure what happened to Max. Time stopped out, she was getting swole. So we're gonna start a new game just so we can, slowly go through the new stuff, and you can read if you want to. I'm not. Unless we get a new scene, that is. Also, if you want to listen to me read, then go back to the first Let's Play. I'm only going to be reading the new stuff. I don't know what a nebula would look like inside it. Would it basically just look like the nebula, except from a different perspective with it all around you, or what? I guess it would be more see-through, since, you're halfway through it. Now, I wonder if he means, like, he could be lying, but I wonder if he's going like, hey, Max and Acheron are here, but I'm not going to tell you that just yet, or if there was others as well. I mean, in the other ending, we do get forgotten, at least by other people. Same thing for Nami. Wait. Did you just say your name was Exodus? Interesting. You know more than I thought. I didn't expect you to recall such things. Too bad this game doesn't have the skip thing that it did in Winds of Change, so I could, know if there was anything specifically different. Oh, good golly, I love being able to not have to read everything. Because, boy, that murders my throat. Like, yeah, never mind. Also, this game's tag promised hentai. There isn't any hentai about. I wanted to have sex with... what's her name? No, bugger, I can't remember. Sam, that's it. Max was also pretty attractive too. I always like that natural, color. But no, we're not gonna save because, boop. F5? There we go. I pressed F4, but since my mouse was on the screen, it didn't minimize it. And let's continue with this weird guy. No, actually not him. But it's like, I don't know, does he have the Fish King armor from, like, One Punch Man or what? I do love being able to chill. I don't know why, for some reason, Daster seemed to tire me out so much, but I guess that was my first, like, visual novel since... No, wait. She lied. It was Shelter that was my first visual novel since Nekojishi. Maybe I should rotate Dawn Chorus, Komarabi in this game. Sorry, Keela, we're gonna have to make you explode a second time. Because that's the true ending stuff. But also, sorry. Also, your heart's gonna explode. I've only had 2 cups of coffee today. Granted, for the first time in a long time. My first cup of coffee was in the morning. My second cup of coffee was at 2 o'clock. Granted, it's more of a mug of coffee. Face look alright? Yeah. Truth be told, it's been about maybe 3 days in game. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a horrendous headache from the lack of Popstar. Is Popstar supposed to be a go off of Rockstar? I guess his whole background might explain why he seems to say one thing and then another, because it might be a bit hard for him to remember who he is. Well, I'm damn well gonna try and please everyone. Even though, for some reason, Rook opened up to us, even though we had -1 relationship. I have no idea why. Well, maybe that -1 relationship would have been bad if we let him die. Let's see. For Chapter 1, it is... You tell Rook you'll be on time. Not much longer now. Not much longer now. I tell him it won't be much longer. He likes your answer. No point in having him worry over nothing at all. I can resolve itself momentarily. Good to hear. You know, I don't like standing for long periods of time. My knees aren't real. He seems to like that response. Much better than having him worry I might be late. Arguably for the best, as he seems to be very obsessive. Or I guess you do now, remember it. Quite demanding, too. I guess he's a busy guy. Places to be and whatnot. I won't hold it against him. I see this girl is also eagerly texting away. But yeah, it's like, that's... withheld why I go to Tokyo. Don't go to the maid cafe. Spend time with Jade. I know that Jade is some kind of quantum physics lady, which I don't know might help me not die or anything like that. Hopefully, when the good ending happens and everything's connected, everything goes well. What was that like when it said Exodus in quotes? I don't think Exodus was brought up like already. I don't know if these bits of music come with whatever they use to make this game, or like the engine, because it's like when it comes to these, to engines like these, like a lot of the music sounds familiar. Maybe not this one specifically, but you know. Sorry, I can't say why I'm here. Also, I don't want to be in trouble with NDAs. I'm not sure if... If you work for, like... Well, I want to say stuff, but I probably shouldn't. At least I can hold down. They aren't usually my thing. They aren't really my thing. Keela didn't like your answer. Well, then I'll let you explode into bits. Though again, what happens to him anyways? Because, okay, here's the thing. Were we murdered in that one place? How did we get back to the land of the living? Also, when he was murdered... Like, he went into that VR chat portal thing, you know, the retro one. But then, wouldn't he be on the new planet? Or was all that just stopped? Anyways, oh, that's a shame. I've heard that they scare foreigners. I've heard that they scare foreigners, or at least they judge without trying. You shouldn't knock off stuff before doing it. Who knows? You might end up liking it. And I'm gonna have to keep an actual eye on this stuff. I hope he has fun wandering around those maid cafes. It may not be my thing, but he sure seemed excited. Personally, I'm more excited to meet Rook. I wonder what he'd be like. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He really seems like an interesting guy. For the moment, I'm glad I didn't break my NDA. Wouldn't be able to face him if I did. I did odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions, as if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of a weird vision I had. Control my own destiny. Crazy stuff like that. I guess I just can't casually just keep pressing the E button or enter button. I actually have to keep an eye on stuff. So is there a reason why this time freezy thing is painful for the main character? And I guess Acheron. Boyo. Ooh, my dream stands before me. I mean, sure. I'm trying to do a sly smirk. Or coy. I don't know, I'd like a lecture. Again, those lines on his, like, jacket make it look like he's a bit ragged. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll keep it to the one save file. Wait, did it say 6? Interesting. Because that's what we had when we ended. Maybe we don't actually get the stuff till the end? Oh, okay. I'm looking at the more detailed part of it, and it's like, okay, it affects affection, but then, like, for example, it's like, if I, what is it? If I go to the maid cafe and I say no, those are my thing, then I go to Toy Arcade, and then... in Jade storyline. And then I spend time with Jade, I get the true ending flag. Bugger, I haven't thought about what I want to eat tonight. I really need to keep on that. Because if I can't think of what I want to eat for dinner, unfortunately that tends to, is something personal about me. It's a bad habit. It ticks something in my brain, and then that causes stress, I guess. Like a non-actual meal. Like if I think of, like, I don't know, a snack or something you quickly pop in the oven and stuff, then it ain't gonna be good for me mentally and all that stuff. Damn you and your beans. You know, there is something I've never caught, but we might get to there in time. It'll be interesting to see how things change and how the prologue is going to continue. I should probably do a bit more 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi things at the end of stuff. Again, I don't know if these people actually, like, have sex and produce life on this planet. Also, I wonder if Clay's might be foreign. I mean, I guess I could look on my phone. Where the hell is Clay's from? And boy, this game goes by a lot quicker when, you know, I'm not reading every single thing. It might also not say where they're from. Oh, they have a newsletter. It doesn't say. Well, actually, it says their location is #1 Star Wars fan. But what was I gonna say? So wait, they have a Clay's Discord. I wonder if that's Komorabi Discord. Okay, so it is Clay's Town. As far as I know, I don't think there's any outstanding things this game has left out. I'm like, question. Because it did go that's like... Also, does this Fox ever... I think Fox... ever get anything better than Rags? Because, spoiler alert if you didn't look at the previous thing, at least when you have the non-true ending, he becomes the advisor to the king, and then eventually becomes king himself. I think. Like, does he get any better clothes? Like, I know that would be a bit extra to add on the clothes, but, you know, to make a new art of him. But it's also like, he pretty much just has rags with a rope around his belt. And also, for some reason, even though he's wearing rags, he has a nice little pink collar with a bone on it for some reason, and ear studs. Also, I can understand having quite a bit of food stashed away in case of bad times. So they never did get back to Lord Velasquez's tithe either. And also, so Velasquez had him do on this mission so that he would throw him in prison so that he wouldn't... expose that the king has some sort of magic advisor. Like, I don't know. If the whole thing is like people from other worlds and an immortal king, or at the very least a long-living king, I think he could just be like, hey, dudes, this guy's like kind of like an extra-worldly advisor kind of thing. So, like, he gives me advice, so, you know, maybe not talk about it. Instead of, you know, going, hey, let's send him to get thrown into prison, so, and then starve to death, maybe? Or be killed. But how weird is it that this game is like, here's these worlds and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's partly A, science, partly B, God and magic and stuff like that. Because again, it's like the group that you could, the people that you could lump into the group of bad guys, basically Japanesed Earth into existence, and then there's an afterlife where everybody goes to. But then the question is, where do they go after the afterlife? The bad guy even questioned that. There is quite a bit of dialogue here. Like, personally, I wouldn't know how to shave this down. People say that this has quite a bit of bloat to it. Maybe not bloat, but it has quite a bit of stuff. But balls. But yeah. Hey, Kabu. You'd think he would give you more than rags and a rope tied around your belt. Because he ain't a slave. He's like at the very least, indentured servant, which is, you know, I guess also a slave, or a nicer way of saying slave. But if he made you want to feel wanted, why are you in literal rags? Literally. I really need to do the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi thing. Or 3. I'm not for a tithe, but I am for a tax. Because, you know, tithes are like churches and stuff. Taxes are governments. Just thinking back to that one news article where it's like somebody robbed the some bishop or something and took off with millions of dollars in jewels, and then like somebody posts a picture that's saying, here's a picture of the assailant and it's Jesus, or, you know, specifically Jesus at whipping people in the temple. Yeah, we on time. Oh. I mean, I guess we could just continue on till we get to a save point anyways. What time is it? Not food time yet, though. Though the people that made Kohlrabi contacted me just in the middle of the Let's Play being like, hey, contact us about this thing you found. Basically, it's the thing that seems to hamper a lot of games. Okay, maybe not a lot of games, but more than I'd like. Like, it was a bit slow if you see the video, which, you know, compared to this one will be posted half a year ago, maybe. But it's that thing where a computer will look at a video game and go, okay, what should I run the graphics on? Should I run the graphics on the integrated GPU graphics card thing that's used to do, you know, desktop and whatever, or should we run it on the actual video card? And it's like, let's run on the integrated one, and at which point it usually runs like shit. I know how to fix it, but I don't know how you'd program it to be fixed, you know, from a developer's perspective. Gila Salai. I quickly turn the corner and bump into a helpless woman. She likes gripping that thing, though if I were her, I would like to grip it too. Dirty thoughts go away. But I always love this natural look right here. Even got a commission with somebody that kind of looked like this. Granted, she looked pretty much like her, but with 2 feathers in her hair. That's a good-looking character. The name eludes me. Actually, I guess I could look it up. Because if I time these things correctly, I won't be going too fast. It's weird how, because when I look at this, you got the little icon down there, which is the icon normal, and then they have this, like, I guess, intro icon? And I also should keep note since, he might have a new interaction since he doesn't hate us. Whatevs. Glad you're here. PA speaker mentioned possible delays, and that's not something I can tolerate. We're on a strict schedule. space STRICTSCHEGDULE. Period. Wait, I can't find my FA here. Damn, it's not one of the tabs. Yeah, well, maybe I'll think about it later. Maybe we can do it now. Insufferable. INSUFFERABLE. Adjective. Selena Z. Damn hot character. I always do find it amazing when I've seen these characters for like what years, and I'm like, I've seen this character lots of art, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to share a commission? They're like, okay. I mean, no, for everybody. There's been some people that said yes and then ghost me. I absolutely bloody hate when people ghost me. But then there are people that are like, no, and it's like, okay. Because hey, no's no. I much prefer a no than a ghost. I prefer yes than a ghost too. Or prefer yes that rather than a no, and prefer no rather than ghost. So, like, was it said that these people are supposed to be English speakers, or is it only for the English-speaking world? Move my leg in one way. I know you don't like maid cafes, but we'll be spending lots of time together. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Good time to call it, because my mind's going somewhere else. Let's see. Right, there wouldn't be any true ending flags. Let's see. So wait, that didn't affect Keela's affection, because they aren't Keela. So that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. I do want to look up if there is an achievement for not saving at all, which that would take some time, but at least I could just hold the thing down. It can go pretty quickly, you know. Yeah. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that have it grown. Please remember to spay near your animals, help control the pit population. And until next time, boop. Wrong one. Boop. Oh, Let's Play. Me. GamerWolfSix of redoing Major Minor, but for the true ending. See ya.